Conservatives of Reddit, what are your thoughts on Kilmar Abrego Garcia being deported? You need to make this post flared users only if you want any conservatives to show up. Just spoke with my in-laws. They are beyond delusional and think the Supreme Court ruled 9-0 in favor of no due process and that Trump can deport anyone and doesn't need to bring this guy back. My mind is just exploding. You can just read conservative. They're thrilled Trump can effectively disappear anyone he wants with the victim having zero recourse. A lot of people never read A Man for All Seasons. William Roper. So, now you give the devil the benefit of law. Sir Thomas More. Yes. What would you do? Cut a great road through the law to get after the devil? William Roper. Yes, I'd cut down every law in England to do that. Sir Thomas More. Oh? And when the last law was down, and the devil turned round on you, where would you hide, Roper, the laws all being flat? This country is planted thick with laws, from coast to coast, man's laws, not God's. And if you cut them down, and you're just the man to do it, do you really think you could stand upright in the winds that would blow then? Yes, I give the devil benefit of law, for my own safety's sake. My dad thinks it's fake news and won't listen to anything negative about Trump. If I ask him to research it, he tells me no. Fun times. He wasn't deported, he was abducted. The U.S. government was ordered to leave him in the U.S. by a judge because there was a valid threat against his life in El Salvador. My 2 cents is to stop wasting time making threads trying to gotcha conservatives on Reddit, or even to try and convince them to change their minds. They don't care. They lack empathy and refuse to look clear-eyed at how this could affect them. Or they outright want fascism. Fuck them. Take action offline. Fight back. Posturing on the internet is unhelpful. Redditors of Reddit, how have you not realized asking questions to conservatives on this subreddit does not yield any actual answers? He needs to be brought home in whatever condition he ended up in, and those responsible should be removed from power. I may be conservative, but since I'm not racist or an idiot, I vote Democrat. Jesus, the comments of this thread are a bunch of snarky Democrats thinking they speak for conservatives. I think he needs to be brought back. Whatever ties they think he has to MS-13 are irrelevant without any sort of investigation. He deserves due process just like anyone else. I'm also irritated that they seemingly aren't pressing to correct the mistake. I'm okay with mistakes, I'm not okay with not owning up to them. This needs to be corrected before he is killed. I don't know if I count, but raised conservative, evolved into a right-leaning libertarian-ish. But I'm fucking horrified. I heard there was a saying in Germany. If there are 9 people sitting at a table and 1 Nazi joins them and nobody objects, there are 10 Nazis sitting at the table. Seems that's the modern Republican Party to me. This is like asking an empty room for answers. I have liberal leanings but tend to fall conservative on most issues. I think that sending anyone to a foreign prison is unacceptable. I think if it's such a priority, which it is, to deport illegal immigrants, then we should set up a separate court system that churns out deportation cases 5 days per week. Non-stop. All they do is deportation cases. That way we can give them the due process they deserve but still not house them in U.S. prisons for years waiting on trials, appeals, etc. Nobody should be going to foreign prisons. Deportation means he had due process. He was not deported. He was trafficked.